Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. So now what we can discuss in this lesson is if you have a ma'tuf alayhi ma'tuf, which one do you bring first? So previous scenarios we discussed, musnad ilayhi, which one do you bring first? If you have the muta'alliqat of the fa'il, which one do you bring first? Here you got ma'tuf alayhi ma'tuf, so either can come first in theory, in tarkib, make a difference. But why would you bring one ma'tuf before the other? Sometimes, so the common sense reasons, sometimes a bit more deeper reasons. One reason is to thread the path of taraqi, of development or improvement. So for example, Rabbi ighfir li, oh Allah forgive me. Wali walidayya, and my parents. Wali man dakhala baytiya mu'minan, and for the one who entered my house as a believer. Walil mu'minina wal mu'minat, all believing men and all believing women. Now if you start off, Allahumma ighfir lil mu'mini wal mu'minat, there's no point of saying li wali walidayya wali man dakhala baytiya mu'minan, because it's already included in that. So, even when you make dua generally, you make dua for yourselves, you make dua for your parents, your wife, your children, then you go into your brothers and sisters, then you go into your close family, friends, then at the end what do you say? You include the entire ummah. It's a normal, you just do the normal. Okay. Another example is, between a ma'tuf alayhi ma'tuf, you might have, for example, a scenario where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to, or the speaker, he wants to bring the important news first. So for example, إِذْ قَالَ اللَّهُ, remember when Allah said, what Allah said, Ya Isa. Okay, that's a nida. Jawab nida is, إِنِّي مُتَوَفِّيكَ وَرَافِعُكَ إِلَيَّ مُطَهِّرُكَ مِنَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. Now in here you have, إِنِّي مُتَوَفِّيكَ رَافِعُكَ مُطَهِّرُكَ. Now مُتَوَفِّيكَ, there's one tafsir. One tafsir means I will give you a normal death. Now obviously the normal death would come where? Right at the end of his life. But when he was surrounded by the people who were trying to kill him, what's the first concern? What do you think, what come to your mind as a human being? I'm going to be murdered. So let's say, first of all, inni mutawaffika. I'm going to give you a normal death. They won't be able to kill you. So by bringing that first, everything is done. Do you understand? And then that's it. Later on, وَرَافِعُكَ إِلَيَّ, and I will elevate you, and I will pure you from those who are disbelieving. Okay? مُرَاعَةُ التَّرْتِيب. You keep in mind a real order. So for example, regarding Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is mentioned, لَا تَأْخُذُهُ سِنَةٌ وَلَا نَوْمٌ. Sina means a doze. Before you sleep, you have that semi-conscious state, in and out. So that naum is proper deep sleep. So Allah says that Allah is such that neither does a doze affect him, nor does a deep sleep. So by mentioning, what comes first normally? You have a light sleep, where half awake, half sleeping. A light sleep, then you go into the REM sleep. You got deep sleep, where you actually rapid eye movement sleep, and all the scientific facts behind that. But deep sleep and light sleep, you may get outside monitors, isn't it? If you got deep sleep and light, so none of these affect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, another example, you go in order. What comes in, for example, Allah is mentioning Ibrahim والسلام, and the Prophet ﷺ. Now sometimes you want to mention the Prophet first to show his virtue, and sometimes you mention Ibrahim ﷺ first because of the natural order. Inna أوحينا إليك ما أوحينا إلى نوح والنبيين من بعده. So that we sent the wahi to Nuh and the prophets after him, Ibrahim wa Ismail wa Ishaq, is the order. Okay. Another reason you would bring, you have taqdeem and ta'khir, is for adab or ta'zeem. For example, man yuti illaha wa rasul. Obviously, you can't say man yuti rasul wallaha. Whose obedience is primary? Allah. Because the Prophet commands us to carry out, Allah has told him, that becomes secondary. So obviously you can't put, it just sounds really wrong. It's really wrong. You understand? Man yuti illaha wa rasul. Another example, you have a choice. إِنَّمَا أَمْوَالُكُمْ وَأَوْلَادُكُمْ فِتْنَةً. Allah says in the Quran, no. That your wealth and your children are a trial. So Allah brought amwal first. Why? Because children, you can look at it different ways, different perspective, but one angle is that to earn wealth, it takes a lot more time. If you're not worried about children, they can just grow up on their own, or they're within the family. But earning wealth, you have to go out, and especially in those times, you either have to go for business a lot. You have to go out in the fields if you're a farmer. You've got to go out on journeys for travel. So normally in wealth, to acquiring that wealth, it takes a lot more of your time and energy, which can distract you from, which is a test. Okay? So that's why one way of looking at it is that's why Amwal is brought first. That is more important. It's more of a test than Awlad. And you can also look at, there's also the counter argument as well. That Awlad can be a more test if you have more love for them, etc. But this is one opinion of the Mufassirun. Do you understand? So in these scenarios, and as I said to you before many times again, these are not exhaustive lists. These are just like examples of scenarios which have been coming in the Quran. You will find more as you go along. Okay? Do you understand? Any other questions regarding this?